And actually, you have some musical training, yes? I believe.
No, absolutely not.
It's that time again. Time for the all-new Culture Cast, which begins right now.
All right, and welcome back, everyone, to the all-new Culture Cast. I'm Nick, and tonight I'm here with Mike and Corinne. How you guys
Hi.
doing?
Hello, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Hope you all had a good Halloween and everything else. And Mike, you and I talked briefly when we were waiting on Brian the other week, which never happened.
To
About your
defend
Dungeon.
his to defend his liking of the Munsters movie, which I still do not know if it was a troll or if he really genuinely likes it.
Maybe someone hacked his account.
I don't know.
It's entirely possible. I'm tempted just to put our 10-minute discussion just on the internet for all to enjoy and just to
Go for it.
further ridicule Brian in a public forum.
But I was disappointed he didn't show up because I not to troll him, I genuinely wanted to hear what he thought of it and why he liked it. I mean,
It's the greatest unsolved mystery we'll ever have. Robert
is.
Stack is rolling in his grave right now. I don't know if he's dead or not. Is he dead?
Don't know.
It doesn't matter. But
He is now.
yeah, right. But speaking of people who aren't dead but seem to have died, we're here to talk about Weird, the Al Yankovic movie, which I keep on calling it the Weird Al Yankovic movie, but it's not called that. It's called Al Yankovic, whatever. It's the Weird Al movie.
The Al Yankovic Story.
And very accurate, 100% accurate. I mean, he introduced the movie himself, and he said this actually happened. So I believe him.
Before we get into it, Corinne, you messaged in the group text that you guys had an issue trying to watch the actual movie because, as all good movies, it was released on the Roku channel.
Yes. Who knew that was a thing? Apparently it is.
Weird Al's putting it on the map.
And Apple TV just did not want to cooperate with us because I guess, their competitors, they have the Roku app on the phone so you can get it, but when you go to the App Store in Apple TV, it's not there. So, of course, they don't want you to stream it there. And then we tried to broadcast it from the phone and iPad, and that didn't work. It would work, but once it went to commercials, it would freak out, and the commercials would just loop over and over again. So we ended up having to watch it on my iPad.
So Roku is the production company behind this?
Apparently.
Does TiVo make movies? I'm really surprised by this. I was like, Roku movie?
Yeah.
I remember being blown away by a Netflix show. I remember thinking that was a crazy idea. And look where that is now.
I mean, I guess Roku is trying to get into the original programming business. But what's weird is Roku is free. So, how are they
money? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have ads, obviously.
Yeah, but there weren't even that many ads. I have no idea.
It felt for me, 'cause we have a Roku device, a Roku stick, so we were able to watch it straight off of there, no problems. I felt there were a ton of commercials. It was like I was watching literally a TV movie, where at every 20 minutes or so, and maybe my mind just seems like it was. There was another commercial. And it was 3-4 commercials. You're able to go to the bathroom. It was like we were watching Saturday night at the movies, and on something like that.
Yeah, I didn't really notice it all that much for us. I don't know.
It was one of those it's the same 2 or 3 commercials over and over again, which was obnoxious.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Well, I'm used to that because I watch Twitch, and that's very common with Twitch. It's the same ad over and over again every 2 minutes.
but this movie cost $80 million to make, which is cheap in movie standards. But when you have a free service, like how much revenue are they getting? I mean, they must have banked on it to work. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how much illegal activity is behind this? Like, how is the room funded? Leather jackets, right? We never figured that out.
And the thing is, we would have totally paid for this movie, and in
Oh,
fact, we
100%.
want to. I hope they release it on Amazon or Apple so we can buy it, and we totally want to buy it.
Oh, I'm sure it's got to come out on other kinds of media eventually. Even Netflix put their stuff out on disc, or at least a physical copy. I don't know if you'd be able. I don't know. Who knows?
Well, either way, we want to see it again.
Yeah, otherwise, I definitely would like to watch it many more times. I loved it. I thought it was very good.
And especially after the disaster that was the Munsters movie, this was just awesome. This was it just reminded me of what is funny and how this is how you do over the top. This is how you be purposely silly. This is how you have fun with the medium. It was just everything the Munsters movie wasn't, and I was just, for that alone, I was thrilled.
The Monsters movie is going to be like a sticking point for you for like the rest of your life.
It really
compare
is.
everything.
It is.
It's the new Avatar for you.
Yes, it is.
Are you an anti-Avatar person?
Well, we watched the movie. I mean, we did the episode on the movie a while ago.
I'm thinking James Cameron.
No, and oddly enough, I have never seen that one, and I want to be one of those people on the planet that has never seen it and refuses to see it.
Is a term for movie Avatar, or like things that are like the movie Avatar, where it's like it's this mixture of like memorabilia and like forgetting, and I can't think of the word, but it has to do with like something that was huge at the time and then no one gives a shit about it again afterward. But at the time you think it's something really big, but then like it just disappears. Like, you know, the movie Crash or something, or like, you know, something like that, where like at the time everyone's like, wow, huge, and then like later people were like, wait, that wasn't that good. That was weird. Why did we like that so much?
Yeah, that's
I'm flashing back to The Artist. Remember that black and white silent movie that was made?
The silent movie, yeah. That
everyone's
that's
like,
another one.
it was like the greatest movie ever. And then by like a year later, everyone completely forgot about it. They even joke about that at the Oscars the following year.
Yeah, it's the best movie curse. Usually, the Academy Awards, whatever wins Best Picture, gets forgotten very quickly. But that's not this movie.
No.
Although it should win all the awards. I'm saying it right now.
It won't. It's too good for it. Did you guys see the original skit that this was inspired by?
No.
No. Was it Funny or Die? Because I did see they were like a backing of the movie, it looks like, or they were a production team of it.
Yes. Funny or Die did a skit like 10 years ago with what's his name? Patton Oswalt played not Weird Al, but Dr. Demento.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad fame played Weird Al.
Oh wow, how did we miss this?
I'm very surprised I missed this. Are you sure this is a thing and you didn't dream this up?
No, I wish.
This is right up my alley.
I've not seen it. I'll admit, I've just read about it when reading things in connection to this movie, and it was just meant to be like a 5-minute little goof, and people responded really well to it, and people kept asking Weird Al, "Are you going to turn this into a movie? Are you going to turn this into a movie?" And so he's like, "Maybe I got something here," and I guess Patton Oswalt they approached him originally to continue playing the role, I think, of Dr. Demento, but he couldn't due to scheduling conflicts. But they gave him like that little cameo as a nod. and Aaron Paul was going to be in it, not as Weird Al, but just as a cameo. But he couldn't make it due to some scheduling, or I don't know what, maybe COVID, who knows.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess they did a couple years ago. They decided, oh, let's try putting this together, and Roku decided to throw money at them, and now we have this amazing little piece of cinema here. You guys enjoyed it, I take it?
Oh yeah, loved it.
I really, really liked it. I have to be honest, I loved it. And I never watch movies. I feel like it's just been for years now, since the beginning of the pandemic. It's very rare for me to sit and watch a movie. Like, I just don't really watch movies because it's such a golden age of television anyway. Like, it feels like TV is really where it's at. And, like, movies are just right in such a downturn right now. I can't think of the last time I saw a movie that I loved as much as this. Like, this was just what I wanted to watch, honestly. It's like, it was so absurd. I don't think I realized that it was going to be just 100% bullshit. Like, I mean, I had a feeling it was going to be nonsense. I didn't think it was going to be just like complete fabrication.
Wait,
it
Weird
was such
Al?
a delight.
Are you telling me Weird Al lied to us? I mean,
No.
but Michael Jackson ripped him off.
That
mean,
was one of
true,
my
right?
favorite parts. Is the beat
That was clever.
/ eat it thing. That was delightful.
Yeah.
I absolutely adored that. There were so many points in this when I was like audibly laughing very loudly. It was very, very funny, some of the nonsense to me. And like his ridiculous, like, badass persona, like when he's talking to the record producers and at one point he like puts a cigarette out on one of their hands or something. Like, it's just so as if this is what he was like. Like, it's just great. I loved it.
I was saying, I don't think it was intentional, but I was wondering if maybe the movie was kind of a shot or a dig at Oliver Stone, because he did the movie The Doors, and the band hated that movie because apparently, like, a lot of that movie is complete bullshit. So in a way, that kind of reminded me of that, because towards the end it does get very Doorsy.
Well, I know at very least they were inspired by the more recent raves of music biopics, like the Queen one, which apparently was complete bullshit for the most part, from a couple Bohemian Rhapsody,
Yeah.
and like things like that inspired that. Probably there's a little Doors in there too, but where it's a complete fabrication of his life or humorous effect. I mean, if anyone's going to do a parody of a biopic, it's going to be Weird Al. And
Obviously.
I did read there are like some like loose things that actually did happen. Like when they recorded that first song, they actually did record it in a bathroom. So that happened in real life. Yeah, and I guess he did get his accordion from a door-to-door salesman, but you know, of course, his dad didn't beat the salesman to half death. So I think he takes like some loose, like, okay, let that sort of happen, because it's a funny thing to begin with, like, well, not the accordion thing, but that's something you would see in a biopic where like the musician gets his key instrument from just a random thing on the street, you know. So that worked in the movie's favor, but my favorite thing I think about this movie are the people thinking this actually happened by not seeing the movie but just seeing the trailer, saying like you go on Yahoo comments, it's amazing. Like, why would anyone want to watch a movie about Weird Al? This is so dumb. Why? This is stupid. That movie looks stupid. I'm like, yes, that's the point.
Yeah, I wonder how many people really think he had like a romantic affair with Madonna, you know, or something.
I wonder what Madonna thinks of that, because like she is like the villain.
She doesn't seem like she's ever like very easygoing, you know what I mean? So I would love to know what she thinks about it. Though he always seems to get everybody's approval for stuff. So I love they even had the dig at the Coolio thing in there at the end.
Yeah.
Coolio mad.
Rest in peace, Coolio.
Yes.
Although I think Coolio would have appreciated that, because I think they did make up in the end.
I read that Coolio was like, I was young, I was being stupid, I should have been honored he wanted to do it, and
and I mean, it's not like he was the only one. I'm sure there were other artists that probably didn't want him parodying them or anything too.
Well, he usually always got permission. That was my understanding. And sometimes he would do things live if he didn't get like just permission. Like I remember when I saw him live when I was in junior high, he did a version of Live and Let Die called Chicken Pot Pie. I think I told you this in the UHF one, but Paul McCartney was like, okay, but you can't record it because he's vegetarian or whatever.
It's like,
And, like,
tofu
was-
pot pie or something like that. He had to change it to, and he's like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So he wouldn't do that one. He would just do it for performance. Whatever. He couldn't record that one.
I know Prince wouldn't give him any approvals, which doesn't shock anyone, I don't think.
No. That's not shocking at all. Especially when you see the very first Kevin Smith speaks. Like if you ever saw that, where he talks about doing that whole documentary for Prince that never saw the light of day.
Yeah, that
It was
so
just
weird.
really crazy. So yeah, I could totally see how that would be a thing, and he would be weird about it because he's very weird about that kind of stuff. Like I think I remember him saying, like, when Kevin Smith wanted to use a certain song for the movie, he's like, "Oh no, you can't use that one. You can use this one though."
Yeah.
Really weird.
Prince was a weird dude,
Mm-hmm.
but that's neither here nor there.
So yeah, we went into this pretty blind. I actually had no idea what the movie was gonna be like. I had a hint. I kind of had an idea that it'd be very goofy and over the top. I didn't think it'd I didn't think it'd be the whole thing. But it's just like you said, if anybody's going to do it, it works for Weird Al.
Yeah, it was great. I thought it was really enjoyable. I felt like it was like UHF for adults. Like, that was perfect for us when we were kids, and like he made another one for us in our 40s, and I love it.
And it was like all funny too. I don't feel like there was any spots where it dragged or like I felt like it all worked. And I was bummed when it was over. It was like,
There's some great cameos in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like really, really impressive cameos. Loved it.
I was given like the cheap budget and the fact that this blows me away. They filmed this over 18 days.
Wow.
Which is like incredibly fast for any movie.
Yeah.
This is like your B level, like, we have no money, we just gotta shoot something to get a tax write-off on these sets.
Christmas movie to be an 18-day shoot.
Mhm.
Right. Or like something like Deadliest Prey or something like that, where it's just like they're just like flying through it as much as they can. We only got Cameron Mitchell for like 3 days. Make the most of it. But like it blows me away that they were able to do that. And it looking as much of a polished project as it is. So
yeah.
I'm curious if they had like heavy rehearsals before they started filming or what, but I don't know. But the fact they were able to get to your point, they were able to get so many cameos from not necessarily A-list stars, although Jack Black might fall into that, but like a lot of like, oh, I recognize that guy. It's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I felt like it was a lot of people you would see in like Drunk History or something. Like
Yeah.
actors that you assume would have like, well, I guess that is Funny or Die. But yeah, that you just figure would have like a great sense of humor and be like willing to show up for like half an hour for something for like little to no money, like Conan O'Brien and Patton Oswalt and stuff like that. And Emo Phillips, randomly enough, which totally took me back to UHF, which I love.
I saw like this movie is very different from UHF's, but like at times I really saw like shades of that movie coming through just by like little bits. Like, and the thing that stuck out to me the most was when Daniel Radcliffe submitted his first song, and his friends are like, it'll take years for you to build like a following, and he just flops down
like
on the
Stanley
couch, like,
Spadowski's Clubhouse, where like immediately blows up. They go to lunch, they have a blueberry daiquiri, and suddenly everybody is watching it on television, even though it was on a commercial break when they left. And they're like, we've been getting requests for this all day.
And by the way, Daniel Radcliffe was awesome in this.
He was great.
He was great.
One thing I loved, and my wife and I noticed this, is that obviously Daniel Radcliffe did not sing the songs in the movie. That was Weird Al overdubbing him.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's so painfully obvious it's a dub. It's like the audio and the lips are just ever so slightly off to where you notice it. I'm like, that has to be intentional.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, no, it was a great surprise. It was a really nice surprise. Like I said, especially after Munsters, it was just nice to see something funny again. That was intentionally funny.
I going back to Radcliffe, he owns this role in a way that, I love Daniel Radcliffe. I feel like after Harry Potter, he realized I have enough money, I have name, I'm a name, I could do whatever the hell I want. And whereas his like cast, uh, whoever played Hermione, I can't think of her name, Emma Watson.
Right.
Like she's always going for these prestige sort of things. Daniel Radcliffe's like, I'll do it. It's a movie where I'm a dead guy. Sure, okay. Get to play Weird Al. All right, I'll do that too. He just does like whatever he wants, and the movie could be a flop, but like he gives it his all, and he definitely seems to have a taste for comedy.
Yeah, and to me, it didn't even feel like a caricature. Like I thought it was a very. I know everything's over the top in the movie, but I felt like he didn't overdo it. Like it didn't come off like a really bad skit or anything. I don't know. I thought it was great.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, and that's what sold it, because this movie, it's a parody, but it plays it. Everyone in the movie plays it straight. Like there's no like winking at the camera or anything like that. So like Radcliffe giving like a legit performance plays into the absurdity that's going around them.
Yeah.
Like whereas like UHF was like clearly like a cartoon kind of thing. Like this is it being played, yeah, I don't know, being played straight. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it better than that. But what's interesting is that I guess Weird Al is really close to his parents, and his parents are always supportive of him in his musical career. So both of his parents have since passed. I wonder if it was weird to like write his parents as jerks, essentially. Or maybe he was fine with it just because that's the trope in all of these movies where someone doesn't believe in them, and then at the end of the movie they believe in him. But I don't know.
I think it's probably more the second reason. I think you're right about that.
Yeah, and I think he figures that they would have something so absurd, especially since they did a 180 at one point. And I think I told you this in UHF. Didn't they die from like carbon monoxide poisoning or something crazy like that?
Yeah, it's some weird fluke freak thing.
Yeah, so like in their house or something. They died like together. Like it was crazy. Hearing about that and seeing an Onion article that he was going to write a Tears in Heaven parody about his parents. Joke didn't happen.
I love one of the other things that's great about this movie is how well they work his actual songs into the film, and or work them or didn't work them. Like the bait and switch with the I want to write my own music and Eat It is the first song. Was so wonderful. Like when he was having that acid trip and the song starts to come through, I'm like, where are they going with this? And why does this song sound familiar? And then it's like, oh my gosh, is this what they're really doing?
Yeah,
like,
I
Michael
actually did a lot of that because I could see a lot of it coming, and I'd get all excited, and I was like, "Oh, Amish," or something.
Yeah.
Or when they did the thing with Fat, but he doesn't go for it with his mother. That was delightful. He's like, Fat. I know it, you know it, or something, and they just leave it.
Yeah, and when my wife and I were watching that, she was like, "Why did they put the mother in a fat suit? That's so weird." And then like about 30 seconds later, we're like, "It's fat, isn't it?" And then because like the makeup is exactly the same that he has in the music video. And then when they like just hammered that joke home with not doing that, it's great.
I know, I loved that. There were so many like so many Easter eggs for those of us who've been like lifelong Weird Al fans. Like I remember all the really terrible songs like My Bologna and stuff like that. I was actually surprised they didn't mention. Oh my gosh. Okay, can we talk about that? He's in high school and they go to a polka party. Like,
That's like illegal or
a
something.
polka party. Like, oh yeah, those. So many polka parties in school.
And the fact it got rated.
Oh yes, because as if they were doing so much illegal stuff. And then I love when they're at the party, which I'm guessing is supposed to be based on Boogie Nights, the like pool party.
Yeah.
With all the famous people. And like some guy comes up and has to like slowly explain who he is, and he's like, from Queen. Play the bass in Queen.
Apparently there's a story behind that. I guess when he did Another One Bites the Dust, Queen was fine with them doing it, but for whatever reason, he couldn't reference Freddie Mercury in any way, shape, or form. So when they're doing this, they wanted to do that bit with the song, but they couldn't get someone to impersonate Freddie Mercury because originally they were writing it with the idea of the Looney Island, like Andy Samberg's group, being Queen, but they realized the contract they had with Queen would indirectly prevent them from using Freddie Mercury as a cameo in the movie. And in addition, Andy Samberg couldn't do it for scheduling, so they rewrote it with John Deacon just instead to, which I think works in its favor because you have the extended gag that no one knows who Queen is other than Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. And I also like that Weird Al gets to play in the movie too as a asshole record executive. I thought he was great in that.
Yeah, it's with Will Forte, who I love.
Mm-hmm.
Such great stuff. Oh, and then Paul F. Tompkins was randomly Gallagher, which was just wonderful. Oh my god.
Rest in peace, Gallagher.
He died like the day we watched it. I was like, this is crazy. So I'm starting to get the idea that this isn't a true story. This isn't a real. This didn't really happen. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Also, Carmen, was it Lin-Manuel Miranda was the surgeon?
Yeah.
He couldn't think of anything to rhyme with like a virgin. He kept saying there's no words to rhyme with it.
Which works on so many levels, that gag.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently,
like every biopic has the being rushed to the hospital almost dying thing. I feel like,
Yeah, and I like the narrator too. We've seen him in a couple things.
Oh yeah, Diedrich Bader. He's in a lot. He was in Veep, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's in a bunch of stuff. He
was.
I
Drew
know
Carey
him
show
from Beverly Hillbillies randomly.
Oh yeah.
First thing I saw him in.
Napoleon Dynamite. The
karate
instructor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was in that.
Yeah. And
forgot that.
The two chicks dude at Office Space.
Oh, Office Space.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was just such an over the top dramatic reading. It was great.
Yeah, so grizzled sounding. I love it.
Yeah, it was just awesome how they started. Like, oh my god, like he's coming in with a gunshot wound or something. Like, but it lets you know right away. Oh, it's gonna be this kind of a movie. Okay.
Yeah, like this is just complete and utter bullshit. Like everything, and this is complete nonsense. And I love that eventually, apparently, Beat It comes out, and he thinks that it's a parody of Eat It. Oh, so good. Mm-hmm. He's like, well, I love Michael Jackson. Who wouldn't want to be connected to Michael Jackson?
Well played.
Oh God, it was just so. I don't know if you've made it clear. Like, did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. Like there are so many gags I loved in that movie, which like if this was like played straight, it would frustrate me because this is stupid. But it clearly is all. Everything is done so intentionally, like with a fine-tooth comb. Like when he was rushed to the hospital, like if you chart that evening, that one night, he showed up drunk to the concert. His bandmates left him. he drove off drunk, got in a car accident, was revived, went back to the concert, wrote and performed and choreographed like a virgin, all within like a 3-hour time span. Like, obviously this is meant to be a gag like that, but like that would it's so ridiculous that it's hilarious.
Yeah, I just love the absurdity of it. Like, it wasn't. I never thought it was over the top stupid. Honestly, though, I think I have a low bar for stupid, so I don't know. But I thought it was actually very clever in what it did. It was fun.
Oh yeah, I absolutely loved the hard right turn this movie, or hard left turn, whatever, hard turn it took when it suddenly becomes like a Rambo flick, where Madonna's kidnapped and there's like the extended sequence where Weird Al is going to the jungle and like blowing away Pablo Escobar's.
Yes, Pablo Escobar is such a large part of this. It's his birthday party or something. He just wants him to perform and he won't do it.
By the way, he's a big Weird Al fan. That's why he said he was okay with him portraying him that way. He was okay with that, I'm sure.
Is Pablo Escobar still alive?
Well, no, didn't you watch the movie?
Dead.
Madonna killed him.
Oh, right, that's true. Never mind.
No, he's dead. He died in '93.
I was gonna say, it's such a dated term, like fucking Pablo Escobar. Jesus. I love all the 80s things. I love it.
Yeah, I really want to watch this again. It's just that. Hurry up, Amazon, Netflix, whatever. Just get it off Roku, please, so I can watch it easily.
There are so many dumb gags, like with the Pablo Escobar thing. I loved how Escobar shot Weird Al, but he was fine because he had all of his platinum albums.
Yeah, hanging around his neck.
And he like flings one like a ninja star into Pablo's head, and later on he goes and like retrieves it. I gotta get my album.
Which
and then the fact
definitely is very UHF like, which I like.
Yeah, that's another shade of UHF. And then the fact that Madonna is like so willing to become a drug lord kingpin.
Yeah.
We could take over the whole operation. And when she returns at the end of the movie, she's like missing an eye and she's like scars down her neck, like she's been like.
I love at the end they also have like made up pictures that they add of those, like it starts with a couple real pictures and then
it just gets more
these grand ridiculous.
Yeah, because at first I was like, oh, they're showing real pictures. Oh wait, okay, those are
like if they like, and of course in this he dies being shot on stage at like the Oscars or something stupid like that. That's one of the pictures at the end.
Yeah, everybody holding signs.
Yes, and like big memorials and everything in a parade and shit for him. Oh my god.
Madonna is still at large.
And then of course the last shot, the hand coming out of the grave grabbing her.
Yeah, after they had the little like post-credit scene of her going to his grave. Right.
Like, how did they come up with this? Like, there's so many weird things that happen in this. Like, are they just like throwing everything at the wall, or just saying like what's funny, what isn't? Like, how do they settle on Madonna? How do they decide for her to go to become a drug kingpin who ultimately decides to have Weird Al killed? It's great. I love during his death sequence how they have like clearly this commando guy with a huge gun just like walk up and sit down in like the front row of and like point his gun for like a very long period of time. Like again, that's something that's that'd be straight out of UHF that would be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was just, I don't know what else to say. This was just a pleasure.
This was really nice. I feel like the last several movies I've watched like maybe 20 minutes and then I give up and I stop watching them. I just don't have the patience anymore. Like, I truly loved this though. Like, loved it. It was so good.
So do you think they'll make a sequel?
Well, I mean, they did have that teaser of his hand
I was
coming out
gonna
of the
say,
grave.
I mean,
so.
he died, but then again, he did seem to live again. So I'd watch it. God knows.
Like Weird Al in the '90s or something like that. The completely true tale of that. Because it only goes up to 85,
Mhm.
They did mention Amish Paradise, which surprised me.
which
Yeah.
was so well integrated into the film.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
Dad
well
was
integrated.
apparently Amish, yeah, or something, and an accordion player.
Like again, how do you come up with that? Like it's
I have no idea. Like, there's so much stuff in this movie that just, if anybody else handled it, it wouldn't have worked. Yet this worked perfectly. I have no idea how or why. It just does. Like, I mean, if you think about all the like horrible parody movies that have been out in the last 10 or 20 years,
mhm.
they can't even come close to this.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
it does everything a million times better than they ever could.
In a weird way, this movie feels like it's a relative to Rocket Man, which is the Elton John biopic that came out a few years ago.
Yeah, I believe that was one of those that I started and couldn't finish.
Um, I rather enjoyed that movie, but what it did, and it was very intentional. It wasn't a comedy, but like it wasn't. It was like intentionally like they weren't trying to hide the fact that this a lot of this is embellished for movie purposes. Like Elton John was saying, like, yeah, the story is largely what happened, but we did a lot of embellishing to make it more theatrical and interesting. Because he said, like, if you look at my life just in general, it's boring, but like you put the embellishments to turn it into more of like a musical versus just a straight laced storytelling. And that was a smart move because like when you watch the Queen one, like I remember when I watched that one, my wife and I were like, wait, Queen broke up and that what? They didn't wait, they got together at Live Aid? That what? Like there's a lot of things and we looked it up, like none of that was true. And like there's like a whole subplot that Freddie Mercury wanted to break Queen up to go on a solo career and screw them behind, and total fiction. But which brings down that movie, but what are you gonna do? But whereas like Rocket Man's like, yeah, we made a lot of stuff up, but it's just the gist of the thing. Enjoy it for what it is. And Weird Al like is intentionally doing that to they crank it up to 11, and but
Well, it was brilliant.
can I also like there's so much to love on this movie. Just the like little gags that would not fit in a biofilm so much, but they're so wonderfully done. Like when Weird Al said, like, very cliche thing, like, Dad, I had no idea. And the dad very pointedly says back to him, yeah, of course you didn't. That's why I'm telling you this now. And then, like, towards the end of the movie, Dr. Demento wants to adopt Weird Al.
As an adult, yeah. He's
It's
I
like,
just made
oh,
it
that's
my
great.
dad. It's so ridiculous.
And then later on, when Al's giving his acceptance speech, he doesn't, like, there's so many people, like, I could mention, but I'm not going to. And
I'll just talk
Demento's
to you
like, hurt.
individually later. Trying to
This
think
was
what
good.
else. There was just so much in this movie. Like, again, I wish it was easier to watch again. Like, the process of watching it again was easier, because we totally would have.
I think I saw that you could streaming it on Google Chrome wasn't hard or something. And I do think
okay.
we still think we have the stick for that, don't we?
Oh, somewhere maybe.
Nice.
So do you guys just use do you have like an Apple TV then?
Yeah. Well,
tried
we had
to,
we had two different ways of doing it. We tried to stream it from the iPad and phone, and that didn't really work. And then so I had one of those cords you can plug in directly into the TV. Like we use that for when we go on vacation and stuff.
Like at hotels, yeah, to be able to.
Gotcha.
And yeah, it showed my iPad just fine, but when I went to the Roku app, didn't show it. So I'm like, okay,
Weird.
this is Apple saying fuck you, Roku. We have to carry your shitty app, but we're not gonna make it easy for everybody else. So
I'm sorry you had to deal with that. When I was looking it up, we saw that you could download Roku on almost any device. I'm like, oh, okay.
This is totally an Apple thing. This is totally something Apple would do. This was like they were
Steve Jobs coming for you.
Steve Jobs.
But no,
in hell.
But no, I'm sure it's so good. It has to come out on Netflix or Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Something, and we'll definitely buy it. And even if it just comes out on Blu-ray or DVD, I'll buy it.
I know. I think we have some way of watching a DVD. I don't even remember how. I think we might actually have an old Blu-ray player down there right now.
We do. Yeah, we still. Well, to watch the Neil Breen movies.
Of course, if you want to watch Neil Breen, you have to have a DVD.
He only has 2 of his movies on digital. You have to watch the physical, baby.
Do you actually own Neil Breen movies?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Do you have to get it straight from his website, or do you get it off of Amazon?
Actually, some of them
from our website. I think we got some, and it'll be like a handwritten like DVR with like the words, like it'll be like written in marker. What it is.
That's amazing.
So
and there were 2 of his older ones he doesn't sell anymore, so we actually had to get.
What do we get? eBay for those?
I think so, yeah. Which sucks because I wanted to give him the money, but he made it so you couldn't get them anymore.
But one of them was that like, what is it? This is.
Oh yeah. I Am Here Now.
I Am Here Now, which is
fantastic.
Worth it. Worth every penny. Probably my favorite of all.
I am movies. Here. ... Now. You have to look that up. His movies are fantastic. They're so batshit insane.
It is 100% A Star Is Burns. Like he's basically God in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
I haven't seen any of the Neil Breen movies, but I've seen him. Red Letter Media talks about him extensively. Like his name is one who comes up.
We've never talked about a Neil Breen movie here?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. It's pretty amazing. You really should watch a Neil Breen. You won't believe what you're seeing. Like he's made like 8 movies and the quality has not gotten any better on any of them. Like everyone stays just as completely like self-blind and cheap and shitty as the next one. Like they're all so bad.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is he'll sometimes add more what he thinks are like pyrotechnics and like special effects, and it just looks much worse.
It's like those plug-in effects.
It's real. It's like using Apple Movie, you know, or something. Like iMovie.
iMovie, yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah, but
he stars in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And directs
as
them.
one should.
But he's genuine.
Orson Welles.
He thinks he's making movies with important messages, and he's legit. Like whereas with Tommy Wiseau, you get the feeling he's kind of in on it. He kind of realizes, okay, haha, people make fun of my movie, fine, and he kind of like embraces that. Not Neil Breen. No, he's like, no, my movies will never be midnight movies. This is real films I'm making with a message I want to tell.
That's you know, I did hear on Red Letter Media they talked about, I guess Neil Breen like had like a 5-disc DVD set of how to make a movie.
Yes, and it's just basically him sitting in front of the camera talking about it. It's not behind it's not behind the scenes or anything. It's just him talking to the camera.
Like a masterclass with Neil Breen.
Mm-hmm. So yes, we totally need to do a Neil Breen episode in the future.
Neil Breen is horrendous. He used to have a movie on Pornhub or something, didn't he?
Yeah, well, they
that was the only way
uploaded
to
it.
find it. Somebody uploaded it there.
Yeah, that's how.
Oh, just as a joke.
Yeah, how did this get made? They did an episode on it, and they found out somebody had uploaded it on Pornhub.
Yeah, what was it? Double Down or something? Was that the one that they did?
No, Fateful Findings.
Fateful Findings was on
Yeah.
Pornhub.
Huh.
Although you can get that on Amazon. That's available on digital now. You can actually get that. So didn't mean to get off track with the Neil Breen train there, but you need to see him.
We do, but also I now that you have the shirt and everything, I know Charles was on to Detroiters. We really need to do that at some point.
Yes. Yes. I think of Detroiters almost daily.
It's just so good.
Yeah, I've lost track of how many times we've watched it.
Not enough.
Yeah, we need to watch it again.
I'm eager to start my Paramount Plus subscription again and definitely put that on repeat. I'm surprised that show hasn't gotten a DVD release. I figured it'd be cult enough for it to do that, but
Oh wow, yeah, that's it. We just ended up buying, since there was only 2 seasons, we just bought them on Amazon.
like the digital ones.
Yeah, and we watch it enough, so it was worth it.
I don't know. I don't trust digital. Maybe I'm just old school or what, but I don't know. I just feel that
Oh yeah, no, they could. It's written. They can remove content and they don't have to pay you back for it. It's happened.
Yeah, like episodes disappear
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
And things.
And sometimes internet goes out and you need to watch the physical version. So it is kind of nice. We still have a Blu-ray player downstairs, and we still have some stuff on Blu-ray and DVDs.
so.
But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to get off track. It's just the Weird Al movie. It's really good. I don't know what else.
Yeah, I
to
have
say.
nothing.
Yeah.
I have nothing bad to say. I loved it. It was what I would want his movie to be.
Yeah,
Like, exactly. It was even better than I expected.
it was the movie I didn't know I needed in my life.
Yeah, I didn't have super high hopes just because I was like Roku TV, and
Yeah.
and I also I haven't seen anything I loved with Daniel Radcliffe. To be honest, I always assumed that he was child star and kind of got lucky. I actually hadn't seen him do that. I can't even remember if it's him or Ethan Hawke because I always get them mixed up. No, Elijah Wood. My bad. Elijah Wood. So I get him mixed up with everything. Which one did that weird Russian show that I watched with John Hamm, where they were a doctor and
Oh.
that might have been Elijah Wood. And if that was Elijah Wood, then no, I have not seen anything I like with Harry Potter except for this. Daniel Radcliffe.
He is in a
It was a Netflix show. It was in this freezing area where they were a doctor.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
That
talking
sounds
about?
familiar.
And John
Yeah,
Hamm was in
yeah,
it too. They play the same person.
yeah. Mm.
I know that
Really good.
Daniel Radcliffe is on a TV series on Comedy Central, which looks funny given the commercials I've seen, but I've never actually. Is it Comedy Central or FX? Doesn't matter. Called Miracle Workers, where he stars with Steve Buscemi, and I guess each season is its own anthology, but it's the same cast playing different characters.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
in the first season, Steve Buscemi played God, and Daniel Radcliffe is like an angel, and God decides to call it quits on Earth, and Radcliffe has 7 days to prove that Earth is still worth keeping, and hijinks ensue. But
Okay, that sounds cool.
so I guess each season is a different scenario or setting. They had a medieval setting in one season, and I think another one was a Western setting. So it keeps evolving. I don't know if the show's still on. It looks funny, and I've seen the commercials time and time again, but I just never sat down to watch it.
I think we'll have to check that out.
I pulled up Roku and the Roku channel. I'm trying to find out what other originals do they have, And the only thing I could find so far is that they have whatever the hell Quibbly used to have. Because Quibbly,
Oh, right. That's the one they originally had, like Reno 911, I think.
did they have that?
Yeah. But now that's on Paramount Plus, I think. But yeah, they originally bought all the rights to Reno 911.
I think Quibbly had like, we're going to have our shows, but each show is going to be like 5 minutes long, and you're going to enjoy it. And people are like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that did not last long.
But I don't know what else like Roku has actually done. I don't know.
The show I'm talking about. Did it just make
Is this a fever
I'm starting
dream?
to think that this is like the Mandela effect. This show never existed.
You know, pitch it. Now you got Elijah Wood and John Hamm, and they're doctors in the Arctic. Eh?
Oh no, it was him. Sorry, A Young Doctor's Notebook and Other Stories.
Oh,
John
okay.
Hamm and Daniel Radcliffe. So yeah, okay, and that was good. Never mind. So I guess I have seen Daniel Radcliffe and stuff that I've liked, and it was just this one very niche, random show. Very, very weird black comedy. Yeah, that was weird. I totally forgot that existed. Anyway, good for him.
That came out 2012. Oh, a decade ago. This is like post Harry Potter, like just post Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, how about that? Oh, crazy.
All right. Interesting. Anyway,
On that note.
so it took him like 30 years to do another movie. So we got another 30 years before Weird Al makes his third.
No, I'm ready to watch it again. Just please make it easier for us to watch. That's all. I beg you, Roku.
know, we gotta figure
Please,
something out.
please.
I don't want to have to watch it on my phone or some shit.
It's on Pornhub now.
I'll watch it on porn. I don't give a shit. Just let me stream just as long as I can put it on my television. As long as I can cast it on my TV, I don't care.
Find some way to like rip it from the streaming service. I know there's a way people can do that. I don't know how. I don't know the technology behind it, but Roku can't have like high security the way Netflix would, so it's got to be easier.
You would think. It's just so funny that it's Roku that did this. Because now I just keep thinking of when John Oliver did a story about something and Roku would be mentioned, he would joke like, "We've been mentioned! Roku, we've been mentioned! They mentioned us again!" Because the joke is nobody talks about Roku. Although, to be fair, Roku was my first streaming thing ever, I think. I think it was the first thing I ever bought that I could stream stuff to.
Yeah.
Do you still have your stick?
Somewhere, I'm sure.
I know. That's what I was thinking. We were at that point the other night. I was like, should we just try and find our old Roku and plug it in?
You plug it in. Updating.
That's what I was
10
thinking.
years of updating to do.
Yeah, and I don't even. Yeah, it would probably crash.
Update failed.
Yeah, because the thing has to be over 10 years old.
Yeah.
Are streaming sticks that old? No, that can't be right. You're lying.
It was that little box, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, maybe not 10 years, but close.
Huh. Well, Roku was founded in 2002, October 2002.
Oh.
What did they do the first 10 years of its existence? This is impossible.
They were planning the Weird Al Yankovic movie all along.
I know.
We just didn't,
Yeah, right.
we didn't realize it.
Making.
Huh.
Like a Richard Linklater movie.
Yeah.
It took 20 years to make. What a weird way of making movies. That's like
What a wasteful way of making a movie. How expensive must that be?
Now, see, I think
mean-
the Monsters movie should have been the Roku movie. This should have been the Netflix movie.
Okay, I gotta know. I gotta pull up Munsters once again. What was the budget on Munsters?
Sorry, yeah, I can't let that one go.
Oh, it's not listed. What was the budget on Munsters? Okay. Lord's the same, 31 both places. So
Sorry,
they're estimating
the dog's kind of barking, so that's why I'm muting right now for a second.
Hey, a barking dog is tradition. So I don't see any. Okay, no, that can't be right. No way. That movie was $40 million. Misinformation. Film being roughly 40 minutes. What the? Okay, come on, get to it. Doesn't say. Nipped any further business information in the bud. How they do? We don't know. Some people speculate it costs about $9 million. So the monsters in this movie and Weird Al cost about the same, but Weird Al looks so much more professionally done. Like it looks like a movie, not like someone made this on their iPhone circa 2005.
Exactly, like nothing felt off about this movie, whereas with Monsters, I thought everything felt off about that movie. And yeah, I'm not gonna let that one go. I'm sorry.
This is perfect. You can make this into one episode now if you just bitch about. You talk about what you were going to talk about last time.
We just can't let monsters go. All right. Well, let's wrap this up here, I guess. And Weird Al, it was great. I loved it. It was so wonderful. Weird Al, if you're listening, and I know you are, please make more.
Yes.
Yes, you are 2 for 2. Your movies are amazing.
So, all right. Well, thanks for hopping on tonight to talk about monsters. And no. Fail. Fail.
Half right.
Yeah, for coming on talking about Weird Al Yankovic, the Al Yankovic story. It's a shame we lost such a great artist at a young age.
It really is.
And so public like that. Like his death overshadowed his life.
Oh, it makes me smile just by thinking about it. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight, and thanks for anyone who's bothering listening to this. And this has been the All New Culture Cast. Next week we'll talk about Twilight, so we'll see you then.
You've been listening to the All New Culture Cast. Follow us on Twitter. Drop us an email at nick.culturecast@gmail.com. We can't promise we'll read it. Theme music by Dana Vodovaz. Check out his work on YouTube at Vodovaz Music Productions. This has been a Saltwater production. Original material copyright 2022. Thanks for listening.
Are we like a professional show of any sense or anything? No.
No, still.